So, remember last video, I told you you will achieve greatness. Well, in this video, I'll give you step by step how to achieve it. It will be divided into more or less 5 general steps on how to achieve greatness, and we'll go together through them. So, let's start. The first one is mental health. Mental health, imagine it as the foundation to the building you want to create. The building is basically the greatness we're trying to achieve. So let me explain a bit further. Let's say you start doing your self-improvement without mental health. You start your business, I don't know, start practicing social skills or something like that. So you go ahead, like you're doing fairly well as like any beginner would, because in the beginning you will always have success. So later on, you go for I don't know, for 6 months of hard work, and all of a sudden you hit a roadblock, and that roadblock is fairly difficult. Let's say in your business, a bigger company wants to take you down or something like that. If you have bad mental health, that will not allow you to fight back. It will be you'll have to fight two enemies at the same time. One will be the actual enemy, the company which is trying to stop and break you, and the second enemy will be your thoughts. Every time you will be coming home, stopping work, in the shower, in the bed, you will always have those mental battles against yourself, not knowing what to do. Like, you will be getting thoughts. Those thoughts, you would overanalyze them, and those overanalysis, you would overanalyze them also, and this thus would create a negative cycle. It is very easy to prevent this. You may have heard it from the big guy Hamza, how he was talking about mental health. Well, yeah, it is basically made up of 3 main things: mindfulness, gratitude, and dopamine detox. So let's go quickly through them. In further videos, I will go in extreme detail and talk about them. So mindfulness. First, mindfulness is achieved via meditation. It is basically being present in the moment and not having any thoughts. Or if you have a thought, you understand that you had that thought and you come back in the present moment. Gratitude is basically oversimplified the key to happiness. If you're always grateful for the things you have, you will not have a reason to be sad, as you will not be overthinking them because you're mindful in the present moment. So let's say, I don't know, I'm grateful for these, how the fuck do you call them? Store. I don't know, bro. I'll have to translate it later. And stuff like that. Great, and you have to be grateful for the small things you have. I'm grateful for this staple. I'm grateful for this thing. I'm grateful for my bracelet and stuff like that. And that's where happiness comes from. Happiness comes from the gratitude for small things. And third is dopamine detox. Dopamine detox is achieved basically getting off Instagram and, again, I'm quoting Hamza right now, drastically reducing instant gratification and drastically increasing delayed gratification. Basically, you probably know that. Well, what's that? Getting off social media, getting off porn and stuff like that, and going into nature mostly. Nature, just walking through it, enjoying it, and being mindful in the moment. Also, sports, it really helps with dopamine detox. For me, which helps me most is practicing social skills, as I am mindful in the moment when I'm practicing social skills, and the gym, because for me the gym it really works extremely good. But you will find the thing that suits you most. We will discuss that, how to find the thing that suits you most in later videos. Now, the second step. The second step is social skills. Many of the big grindset guys, or Sigma grindset, will say that you do not need social skills. Even the one who's actually really good and who I really respect, who I consider who's better even than Hamza, First Man, says you do not need social skills. You only need fitness and success. Well, to that I have another opinion. To that I would say you need social skills, as from that you get most enjoyment from your life. And let me give you take you for another example. You go through your, let's say, gym, like your gym transformation, like you have to grind for that like 5 years or something. If you just go like ham, like you just go, you're uh you will get not gassed out. You will start disliking it. Why? Because it is actually pretty fucking hard to go to the gym like through social skills. How will that help you? Uh, in my opinions, what are the most fulfilling things for a man? Relationships and then brotherhood. And you can easily craft brotherhood in the gym. Like get a gym bro, like you done, you have the best brotherhood ever. Like one of the best. Like you find him like in the first stages. Like even when you will not feel like going to the gym, like he will help and like you will love the gym. That's the thing. Social skills makes you love things that you would normally hate. There we go. You can quote me on that. Social skills also is slightly difficult to learn in the start, as most of the how do you call it, the modern generation are socially awkward and are anxious. They cannot talk. They cannot like they basically just have zero social skills. It will take a bit of effort. About I would say it would take about 9 months to get from an absolute zero to pretty damn good social skills. That for me, I had already good social skills, but I had like a pretty big social anxiety. Yeah, that can be a thing. We will again discuss them we will discuss them when we will be talking about social skills in details, like in future videos. Basically, social skills will make you enjoy the things that you would normally dislike. Step 3. Step 3 is now you have to try as many things as you possibly can for your future career. Let me give you like a few examples. A friend of mine, I'll take you like for the thing he started. First, he started like those Instagram theme pages, like those like cheesy like cool quotes. He thought that he could no, that's not. And to be fair, I also tried them. We both stuck to it, but like near him and I didn't like him. He moved on to basketball. He also didn't like that. He moved on to boxing. He also didn't like that. Now he's trying something else. Like that's the thing with you, like and me. We are hella young, and we can just try so many things. Like just keep experimenting. Even if you like say boxing, I'll give the example of boxing. You stick 3 years to boxing, but I didn't realize that's not my thing. I do not want to be have my career in boxing. Yeah, no problem. Drop it and like try something else. You're young. You have just so much time, and that is the thing. While you're young, you have to try as many things as possible, and see which one you actually see that you want to like. Which one will be actually the thing that you will like do until like which you will grind. Which brings us to the next step. Step number 4, which is the actual grind. So once you have found the thing that you truly love, you have to absolutely grind. There is this study which says that you need about 10,000 hours to become an ace at what you do. So I'll again pick the topic of boxing. That's a quite easy topic and is very understandable. Let's take Lomachenko. He is this Ukrainian guy from Odessa. He is right now classed as the second best boxer ever. Not ever, like now, which is active. Second best boxer after Canelo. So he started when he was like 6 to train, and like he just like his dad like he put him in like a gym, like a boxing gym, and like Loma liked it. Like he just went for it. Like he just stuck. He was lucky. Like that's the only thing I can say. He was lucky in the beginning. He followed his purpose when he was 6. That is absolutely incredible. Most guys have to like find it by like at like 22. After you find your purpose, be it at 6 years old or be it at 22 years old, you just have to fucking grind. So he just went ahead and like he grinded for 10 years. At 16, he already won like his first major title, and he already was having pretty big success at 16. Then he went on an incredible record to have 397 bouts means fights. In amateur boxing, amateur does not mean that like you take your bros and like you fight in like a, I don't know, corner of the street. No, amateur boxing means like Olympic level boxing. It just has the name amateur. So he would have 397 fights and only one win, one loss, which he avenged twice. That is true mastery of your craft, having almost 400 battles and only one loss. So yeah, that would be our step 4. And when you finally finish that step 4, you will be probably 30, I don't know, like, depends how quickly you find your purpose, but like, let's say you find your purpose at 24. You will be at 34 accomplished. At 34, you'll be done. You can absolutely enjoy your life. That is just the thing. That is step 5 of self-improvement. Enjoy. In the enjoyment stage, you can do just whatever you want. Like, the only thing that you have to keep in mind is keep your sources of income running, because we did that grind so that we can have a source of income, so we can be successful, because money gives you the opportunity to just do so many more things. So in enjoyment stage, you just have to keep that thing running, keep an income source, just giving you money so that you don't go bust. And that's the only thing you keep in mind in the enjoyment stages. And then like, you do whatever you want. Like, if you want to be a fuckboy, you be a fuckboy. Like, get yourself like 84 women, like switch them every day. Or if you want to like go more classical, yeah, just find the absolute tank, which will be your life. Have some children with her, and raise them and just teach them the ways that you have learned through. That is the entire journey of the self-improvement. And brother, remember one thing: we're here for greatness.